So two trailers have dropped recently, and I haven't really had a chance to talk about them. But here they are. First up is the Snyder cut of the Justice League. I mean, wow, I love the gritty vibe. The trailer had a completely different and somewhat more intense vibe. People are already complaining about the use of gray that Snyder loves so much. And personally, I like it. I never saw a problem with the use of his colors. Stephen Wolf looks less like a cheesy Power Ranger villain, so that's refreshing. I'm not here to pretend I know everything about comics, but I do love a good movie, and this looks decent. They showed a clip of Darkseid, and he looks amazing. I mean, he doesn't look as impressive as you'd think he would, but from what I understand, he's supposed to be a younger Darkseid before the Omega Force, before even became Darkseid. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name that they gave him. So that's going to be interesting to see. I'm excited to see how this plays out. The trailer seems to be focused on showing us how this movie will differ from Whedon, but I'm curious to see how much is actually going to be the same. It seems a lot of the flashbacks and visions Batman had that were teased in other movies will be answered as well. Plus, it's going to be 4 hours long, so there's so much time to finish up storylines. I'm just super excited to see what Snyder originally wanted this movie to be. It's really cool that he gets to have his vision put out there. Plus, this time is such a great time to put movies out. Whether they flop or not, we're gonna watch them, man. We are so bored. Now the Batman, this was insane. I mean, it was freaking awesome. I am so excited. Again, love the dark colors, the serious vibe. The beginning of the trailer, taping the mouth, and it's all you hear. It's super creepy and cool. Completely sets a tone for the whole thing. I've heard people complain that they don't think Patterson's going to take this serious. But I mean, he looks lean and strong. He looks a lot better than he has before. Like a young fighter should. And that's the thing. He's supposed to be a young Bruce, still angry, still damaged, still a kid. And I noticed the goons look like Arkham goons as well. And so that was a nice touch. It looks like the Riddler's going to be the main bad guy in this. And he looks so much more menacing and actually kind of scary. In all the comics and shows that I've seen, he's always been treated a little more as an insecure joke, so it's nice to see him in a new light. It really reminds me of Hush. I don't know if that's the storyline they're going to go with, but that's what it reminds me of. They also said they'd be starting the origins for Penguin and Catwoman. One thing I noticed about every character in this is that just hearing the voice lets you know who's going to be on screen without actually ever seeing it. So I think it's safe to say that they did a really good job casting in this. I'm mad excited for this. I want to see these characters. I want to see these actors give it a shot. And I just hope the use of so many villains doesn't really take away from the main story of the Riddler, like it did in The Amazing Spider-Man. However, I have seen DC make very good use of multiple storylines in the animated films they've put out in the recent years. I honestly just hope this does well, because if it flops, it would suck to have another movie that starts all these storylines and never gets to finish them. At the very least, this looks like it's going to be completely freaking brutal and amazing fight scenes, and if nothing else, that'll be entertaining. However, the story seems to be super interesting and honestly just creepy. So creepy, it's engaging. Hopefully that energy is carried over from the trailer, and it's not just one of those movies. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what y'all thought about these trailers, and if you're excited to see these or not. Also, guys, let me know how you feel about these videos. I'm going to try and put more of them out in between game reviews, because they're considerably easier and faster to make, so we can have more content out. Alright, thanks, guys.